Welcome to Lenten Reflections with Ada Ebufo. Today is Wednesday, the 5th week of Lent. Then the soldiers of the governor took Jesus inside the praetorium and gathered the whole cohort around him. They stripped him of his clothes and threw a scarlet military cloak about him. Weaving a crown out of thorns, they placed it on his head and the reed in his right hand. And kneeling before him, they mocked him, saying, "Hail, King of the Jews!" They spat upon him, and they took the reed and kept striking him on the head. And when they had mocked him, they stripped him of the cloak, dressed him in his own clothes, and led him off to crucify him. Matthew verse 27 to 31. Between Pilate's death sentence and the soldiers' mockery, something else happened that only gets a passing reference in all four Gospels: the scourging. The evangelists all mention the scourging, but not one of them describes it. Why? It was too awful for words. A scourging was much different from a whipping, which was a disciplinary punishment. Scourging was a barbaric first step in executing a criminal. It was done with metallic barbed whip designed to rip the victim's flesh and bones and inflict wounds from which they would never recover. It was after the scourging that the whole cohort, that is, 600 soldiers, gathered round Jesus and made fun of him. No need to tie him up. There wasn't a thing he could do. He was helpless, and they taunted him, spat on him, hit him. This passion of Jesus isn't meant to be repulsive. It's just realistic. He loved us that much. He saw all of this coming. Yet, he submitted himself to his Father's will. He loves me that much. He would do anything for me. How about you? Spend some time, some quiet time with the Lord. Get to know him a little bit more than you do. Happy reflections.